Today, lads, I have devastating news. The first ever art challenge that I did on this channel, or period, I think, was the Fusion Challenge, where I asked a bunch of artists in my Discord server to take 2 different random fictional characters from a list that I provided them and give them a cheeky little collage. I've done 4 of them, and I wanted to do just one last one, just to put one nice little bookend at the end of that little saga of all of the characters that never got chosen. So I supplied all these artists with this list, which is every single character that has ever appeared in one of these art challenges and has never gotten chosen. Like a cheeky little second chance. That one's on here twice. Oops. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this shit, dude. I'm damn excited, bro. We got Fusion Masterclass, killed it. I see the idea in whore. I didn't realize until saying it out loud that that just sounds like the word whore. Hang on, let me change that. I was just gonna say who in a funny way. Whomst. There we go, that's much better. I have no idea who's first, last, or in between, so we're just gonna be starting with this one. Who are you? The double. Professor Chaos and Batman, you know. Honestly, I love the helmet, especially, because I can, like, definitely tell, like, what you're trying to do with this. You got, like, the Batman mask, but also, like, made out of the little tinfoil. I am really excited that you put, like, a little reference to actual Professor Chaos, like, in the bottom right and shit like that, because I would completely have not even known what the thing on the forehead was. He's going with the adult version, which is kind of chill. I fuck with that. The Chaos symbol. Is that... What did you base this on? I'm not going to dock you for it. I'm just curious how you got that. This is pretty chill. This is just a simple one, you know. I don't think it really stands out too much. I kind of wish there's a bit more, like, this is going to sound like an asshole, but I kind of wish there was a bit more Batman in it. But, like, I like this. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe just, like, the bottom of Killed It, you know? Either just, like, the bottom of Killed It, top of See the Idea. I think this is good, just, like, middle ground for kind of, like, what I'm looking for here. It's not bad or, like, stand out in any way. Oh, okay. This one. Listen, I sort of vaguely knew this before going into it. This is not a good start. There's one where I saw it, and I wanted to shit my pants. Because it's a bias, and I fully know this, bro. Vox and Sly Cooper, get your ass in Masterclass. I don't give a shit. I yelled when I saw this. I looked at my phone and went, oh, look at the homie, bro. I'm so happy you did Sly. No one else did Sly. And this is the loser bracket. Look at this shit, dude. All right, so let's dissect this, bro. So you got Vox's hat, obviously the screen. You got the little bow tie that's still yellow, like how like Sly's collar is. The Sly logo's still in the belt, but it's like this nice red. The shirt, the actual clothing itself is still Vox, but it has like the color scheme of Sly, which I love. He's got the ears, the mask, the cane. This... Everybody watching right now, you know what? Fuck it. Let's play along. Can you play along? Do it, or you're a dickhead. Stand up. Stand up with me, everybody. Like I said, you're an asshole otherwise. It's your choice. It's an easy fix. Stand up. Standing ovation. Round of applause. Standing ovation type shit. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. There is a spider on the wall bigger than shit. Absolute masterclass standing ovation type S, bro. I don't give a damn. All right, next we have, this might be another masterclass. I don't know. I don't want to just keep dishing out masterclasses because there's 2 in this guaranteed that are going to be getting a masterclass. Maybe 3, actually. I'm not sure if this is one of them, but I love it a lot. Ned Flanders, Spongebob. Masterclass. Like, I cannot think of a negative with this. Like, I truly cannot. This is also just like a concept. What's the actual word I'm trying to think of? I guess a prompt. This is a prompt that also for some reason just makes nothing but sense to me. They're both yellow. They're both the happy one, the goody 2-shoes of their like respected show kind of vibes. This just looks like a chill ass fucking dude. I like him. I feel like I've met him. And also, I'm not judging it on this. Like, this has nothing to do with the actual, like, where it goes on the tier list itself. But I adore how you draw. This is, like, my favorite art style of all time. Like, these big, thick lines, outlines, kind of like that cel-shaded feel to it. I love shit like this. This might be, like, the very, very bottom of Masterclass or, like, the top of Killed It. Because, like I said, I have no notes. I have no negatives. I think it's flawless. But it doesn't speak to me. You know, I'm going to put it in Killed It, but I mean no disrespect by that. Because this one I do want to put in Masterclass, and that is Daisy Spongebob. This looks clean as hell. Something that I noticed about this that genuinely bumped it up an entire letter, maybe even 2, is the fact that you kept Daisy's hair, but you still made it like out of the sponge shit. That looks fucking clean. You combine their eyes, you have both of their eyelashes interwoven in this. or interweaving. You have both like the flower emblem mixed with SpongeBob's tie. She still has like the big poofy, dude, this is so sick. She still has like Daisy's like shoulder poofs, whatever those are, but they're white like how SpongeBob's has. The socks are still sick. The shoes are great. This is amazing. I think that this one is a definite masterclass. The only real critique that I have with this that I'm not even gonna like dock you for at all was I kind of wish you did something with the crown. The fact that it straight up is just Daisy's crown flat is kind of odd. Maybe combining it with like the Krusty Krab hat, man, it might have been something. Like I said, this is just an opinion. This is not like an actual like, this is not me like bullshitting your art. I'm just giving a genuine, just personal opinion as to like a possible idea. Damn, I'm hyped today, you know. I'm like stuttering over myself. I'm interrupting myself, or I don't give a shit. All right, this next one I saw and it made me laugh my ass off, dude. Vox and the Hamburglar, bro. McDonald's is better than sex. If no one has seen Has-Been, there's no shot that anybody would have known what that is. I'm so curious to know if anybody saw this and was just like, what are you talking about?
Yes! Fuck you, Alistair! This is better than sex!
And I really, really do like this. I like the tie having like a little burger on it. I love the hat and the mask like how actual Hamburglar does. Aside from that though, I don't really fuck with it too much. I think it's fun. And design-wise, I think it rules. But I'm not really getting much of a Hamburglar. I kind of wish that you made him a bit more like stripish. Like the black and white stripe kind of vibe that the actual Hamburglar has. Because this doesn't really look like Hamburglar. It just looks like a red and yellow Vox. If that makes sense. Minus the mask and the hat, obviously. I'm looking at my tier list right now and I don't like anything I have. Like, I kind of want to put this here and this here. But like, even that, both of those feel wrong. I think I'm going to keep both of them and I see the idea, but this is definitely like the last of I see the idea. Because I know where you're coming from, but I'm not really fucking with one of the halves. You know what I mean? Still great though, I love it. Not one drawing in this is bad. Okay. We got the big one now. For some reason, every single time we do one of these challenges, the main man Moonfeather, who also helps with these videos, shout out to you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do these like as efficiently. But let me just tell you something, bro. His submission for this kind of pissed me off because I feel like I've been blueballed with how good it is. Batman Samus. Let's dissect this shit because there's like 19 different parts of this to look at. Looking at the actual like just metal armor itself, this is the damn coolest thing I've ever seen. I also really love how you went with like the actual like colorful Batman with like the yellow and the light blue and the gray instead of just pure black. The logo is so sick. You got like the Samus helmet but with the bat ears still remaining is amazing. I love the gun, the boots, the gloves. Dude, this is, I cannot get over how fire this is. The reason it pissed me off is because I want to see more. And I'll get to that in a second, bro. Because check this shit out, bro. Samus Wayne. What are you talking about, bro? Do you understand how, like, fun Batman would be if they were a woman? But, like, still having that, like, exact kind of personality, like the rich, pompous playboy kind of vibe. I want to know more about this character, bro. And then not only that, but you also went a step above it and combine the homeboy Adam from Metroid with Alfred from Batman to make this absolute fucking... Who's the dude? Is the character from Mass Effect? There's a character in my head that I'm thinking of. Bro, how... His name is Sir Adam. How could this not be an S tier? Please explain to me how. If you're watching this and you're like, I don't know, this isn't really S tier worthy. Please, God, tell me why. This one, I love. I love that you picked these two characters, especially because what the fuck do they have in common? And I respect the balls on you for doing that. Pauline and Buzz Lightyear. I love this pairing. It's so fucking bizarre and weird and makes no sense, and you still somehow manage to make something fire out of it. You have the Pauline character with like the body type and the actual like just slender female figure, but with the Buzz Lightyear outfit made to be red and purple, sort of combining their colors. You keep the face, the vibe. I love how also you have like the posing of Buzz still in this. I don't know if that was intentional or like a coincidence. I don't know. But I think this is one of the coolest fucking things ever. The only critique that I have with it, and the reason why I'm going to put it in, where even is it? The reason why I'm going to put this in Killed It, and really not maybe like the top of Killed It or like the bottom of Masterclass, isn't really something to do with like the actual prompt itself. But I couldn't really tell what the hair was at first. I had to like actually like look at this and go, what is this thing behind her? And I'm assuming that it's kind of like hair coming out of like the whatever skin type mask helmet thing that Buzz Lightyear wears is. Kind of like the lady Deadpool, how like her hair comes out of the mask. I didn't really get that this was hair at first. I kind of had to like look at it for a minute. I really wish he gave it the wings as well. that would have been fucking clean. But I really, really like this. I think, honest to God, this might be one of my favorites in terms of the matchup. I really like this one. Astrobot and Vox, this cute-ass little dude. There's actually 2 of these. We might just do them both back-to-back, fuck it. But in terms of an Astrobot Vox, this one might actually be the most, like, no-shit kind of prompt in the entire list, because there's 2 characters who literally have TVs for screens, which I didn't even clock until after I already made the announcement. This one's just super simple. Like, I really like it. The only negative that I have with, oh shit, no, oh wait, I just noticed something that just bumped that up a lot, actually. The fact that you gave it 1 antenna on the hat. I didn't even clock that till just now. Because Vox has 2 antenna coming off of it. Astrobot's got 1, so you combined it. I like that. That's sick as hell. I just wish the face was a bit more. Because even actual Astrobot only has the eyes, so maybe giving it just Vox's eyes might have been kind of clean. The only thing I don't really get from it is the face. I think that's like my only like real negative with this, but aside from that, I like this a lot. I'm gonna give this one the bottom of Killed It, and I think I honestly might move the Ned Flanders Spongebob to Masterclass. I think that's just a good spot for it. The Grinch in Sully. We have too much in Masterclass, dude. I don't know what to do. I want to give this one a masterclass as well because this is so perfect for what the prompt is. You have this big-ass, hulking, Sully-looking monster, but with the colors of Grinch and the face of Grinch and, like, the belt, the Santa hat. I want to give this a masterclass, too. I feel like wherever the SpongeBob Ned Flanders goes, this goes with it. I think that, like, that's, like, a good spot for it. I think I might make another tier, to be honest. I think I'm going to make a new tier because, like I said, these 2 images don't, like, speak to me, but they are like damn next to flawless. We're gonna call it borderline perfection, bro. Look how inconvenient that looks. Borderline perfectio, yeah! That's the one. We got another Astrobot Vox. Oh, there's a lot in this, bro. There really is a lot. See, here's the fucked up part about this is that I like both of each thing. You know what I mean? Like, both the other Astrobot Vox and this one. They both have their, like, pros and cons. Like, I like the antenna of the other one, but I love the eyes of this one. This is what I wanted the other one to look like. Because Astrobot just has the eyes, so giving the other Astrobot one just the mouth didn't really fit right. But this is essentially it perfected. You made the cape super prominent. I love the glowing aspect of it. The stripes of Vox is still there and in full swing. The chest is blue like Astrobot. I feel like if there were to be a Vox costume in Astrobot, it would look like this one, dude. This one is fucking sweet. This one might be like a bottom of like borderline perfectio. I think that that's a great spot. That's really what the tier is called. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, we have another Vox. We have a lot of Voxes in this one. Is this the last one? Maybe. Spongebob Vox. This is horrifying. It looks like he's in pain. All right, so we have what is essentially Vox, but it looks like a Chernobyl victim. The screen has little splotches. I love the idea that you combine the 2 characters' eyes. I didn't even really clock that till just now. I like that detail a lot. The teeth, I don't understand a whole lot. It looks like it's broken to hell and back. You got SpongeBob's tongue. The combination of the 2 ties, unironically, is the most fire shit ever. You got both of their shirts combined in this. I like this one a lot. I don't know if it really speaks to me in terms of like the other guys, but I like this. I think it's super, super good. I kind of like the idea of putting it like somewhere near the Pauline Buzz Lightyear. I think that that's like, for some reason, these 2 fit really well to me. Oh, this was another great one, dude. Sadness and Miss Piggy. This looks clean. Love the colors, love the art. Not judging on those, but I just want to point that out. You got the hair of Sadness, the little snout of Miss Piggy. The glasses are amazing. The sweater, the gloves, the skirt. I love this. This is so well done. She doesn't look sad as much as she does like throwing a tantrum, but it's still bringing on tears, so it kind of still fits both characters. I love it, you know. I really enjoy this. The more I look at this, the more that the Ned Flanders SpongeBob one just kind of fits with me. Like, I feel like that's just like a perfect spot to put him, just like with these guys and like the Grinch Sully. This one is absolutely phenomenal, and I also just love the actual just art itself. Also, your watermark being like placed on there like a million times, I think is kind of clean because it kind of makes it like textured. Looks really cool. The next time you do your watermark, can you only put it on the cloth? Dude, it would make the artwork look so much better and you would still have your watermark on it. Dude, that looks amazing. Merry Cry, Miss Loser. We got Randy Marsh and the Grinch. This is another one kind of like the SpongeBob Vox, where it looks like just a person who just got completely shat on by something nuclear or nuclear. Is it nuclear or nuclear? Nuclear. Shut your fucking mouth!
now!
Radioactive. Because this kind of does just look like Randy dressed as Santa, but with like a horrifying tumor on his face and fingers. But I think he kind of did combating that by giving it a lot of Christmas and a lot of Grinch in the mix. The only thing is, I really do wish that you gave this more actual Grinch to me. Because this kind of just looks like a Randy Santa. Maybe like the bottom of I see the idea, because I love the prompt. The prompt also rules. Because this also feels very in character for Randy, like he would do some shit like this. Oh, actually, I don't know, maybe not. I'm like zooming into the face, and it is a bit more like actual animalistic than I like gave it credit for. Eh, fuck it, we'll put it at the bottom of Killed It. No, I don't like that either though, because I like the Batman Professor Chaos one a bit more. I'll put it between these two, actually. That's a good spot, I think. Oh, this is beautiful. This is one of my favorites in terms of the artwork itself, bro. We got the Hamburglar and Spongebob. I like this pairing a lot, giving like the two burger characters their own little time to shine with each other. I think that's really good. Damn, I'm talking about burgers a lot. I'm so fucking hungry. It's unbelievable. I think this one's clean as hell. In terms of an artwork, this is amazing. I love it that you gave it like SpongeBob's eyes. The hair, like the Daisy one, is back to like that sponge kind of aesthetic. I didn't even clock the fact that they had the same tie. I was gonna say, that's cool that you gave him SpongeBob's tie. No, that's just his tie. The like flowers on the back of the cape, the fact that he's still got like the brown shorts, the socks, the shoes, the striped shirt. Maybe there's a bit too much of actual like Hamburglar in this. Like maybe if you made the face a bit more square, I think this would have been like an unironic masterclass, but like the way it stands, I fuck with like a second place in Borderland Imperfectio. I can't not laugh at that every time. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Now that I think about it, I think that the other things in Borderline Perfectio have a lot more of, like, actual fusion, like a perfect 50-50 split to them. I think I might move it down to Killed It. I think not playing favorites, that would be the best spot to put it. Art-wise, though, it's like a top 3. I love the actual, like, artwork itself. That's amazing. Astrobot and Batman. He made it a green color, which let me see what is, hang on. Fusion of Batman and Astrobot, but I also changed the color scheme because I find these colors interesting. I agree. It looks awesome. It looks like an emerald. I really enjoy like that emerald like jewel vibe, but it just doesn't really fit. And I feel like this is such a wasted opportunity, you know, because you could have done with something like Moonfeather Fuse and made it like Astrobot, but with like that gray, white, yellow, light blue aesthetic to it. Shit, that kind of is what Astrobot is already. I'm not too positive about this one. I also don't really understand why he has like these like going back to what I said earlier, like this kind of like rock jewel legs. Like I don't know why his legs are in pieces. I don't know that one. There's a lot of creative liberties with this one that I really do like, and as an artwork, I think it kicks ass. But as a fusion of Batman and Astrobot, besides the eyes, I don't get any Astrobot from this really at all. And then besides the Batman logo and then the obvious ears, I don't really get much Batman either. Like I said, it's a great artwork and I love it a lot, but I'm just really not fucking with really either character. I think it does have just as much of a bit more of a Batman and Astrobot than really the Hamburglar does in this Vox one. So I think I might move the Vox one down with these guys, but like I said, not one drawing here is actually bad. It's just how good of a 50-50 am I looking at here? Oh, dude, this one's cool as shit. This is another one similar to the Pauline one, where it's just like the matchup is so fun. Barry B. Benson and Katniss Everdeen. Why the hell would you look at those two characters and pick them? And for that, I thank you to no end. I love it when people like just choose this weird shit. And honestly, as a character, this looks clean. You got like Barry B's shirt, like his sweater underneath, the jacket, the wings are amazing. I love the eyes, the hair, the giant antenna, the bow is still there, the huge stinger coming out the back. I think this one is incredibly good. And unironically, what bumps this up at a genuine entire letter is this little emblem you made, combining the actual Hunger Games logo with a bumblebee. That is sick as hell, dude. I love this. I'm thinking maybe with the Pauline one, honest to God. Is it better than the Pauline? In terms of 50-50, maybe not. I might put it... Oh, damn. It's somewhere in Killed It, definitely. I just don't know where. Holy shit. Okay. This is one that was really fucking with me before going into this, man. I want to be so biased with this next one because I think genuinely, art-wise, this might be a top 3 favorites. I adore how this character looks, and I'm trying to be vague without showing it just yet because I don't want to, like, actively spoil it or anything. Top 3 drawings in the entire list, easy. But fusion-wise, this Daisy and Miss Piggy, I don't know 100%. I love the fact that you have the colors of Daisy as well as like the flower vibe. But really, this kind of just looks like a super countryside Miss Piggy, which is incredible. I adore the shit out of this, but I really do not think there is anywhere near enough like actual Daisy characteristics. Like the hair doesn't really give a whole lot of Daisy. There's no crown. The dress doesn't really exist. The kind of like princess arm things, the puffy shoulders, nothing really Daisy is in this besides the color schemes and the flowers that decorate the character. But like I said though, please don't be upset by me giving this a bad score, because in terms of a drawing, this is an unironic like gold, silver, bronze, somewhere in that range. This is one of my favorite characters you've given me in this entire list. But in terms of a 50-50 fusion, this might be like the bottom of I See the Idea, maybe the top of Whomst. I don't know. I'm really thinking like a bottom of I See the Idea, because I do get where you're coming from. I just wish that the clothing itself had a bit more Daisy in it. I do like how you have the actual word Daisy right on the belt, but like I said, definitely more Daisy in this, like the hair shape, and dude, we'd be chilling. Elastigirl and Harley Quinn. This one's kind of clean, you know, actually. The more I look at it, the more I like it. When I first got a little glimpse of this, I was kind of scared that I might give it a bad score solely because it just kind of looks like an evil Harley Quinn, but the more I studied it, that's obviously out the window. First of all, you have the actual shape of the clothing that Elastigirl has, like that. Love that. That's great. You have the logo, which is like really sharp. It has like a very like sharp edge to it, which I really dig. You gave her like the brunette hair of Elastigirl, which is really cool. That, like I said, the more I looked into it, the more it just kept getting better and better. And then also, the saving grace for the entire thing, my favorite part of this whole thing, is the fact that she is currently using her stretchy powers to make the giant fucking mallet or sledgehammer that Harley Quinn has. You killed it with that alone. Right below the Sully, I think is a great spot to put it. I think that works a treat. Oh, this one made me so sad. This one made me so sad when we went into it. Larry Boy and Sadness. Similar to Sly Cooper, I'm so happy you did Larry Boy, because I feel like Larry Boy just as a concept, as a character, has such a fun vibe to it. Low-key, I was really hoping that Moonfeather would do like a Samus mixed with Larry Boy, because you already know that'd be heat, or like a Batman. But going into this, man, I do gotta tell you, bro, there is way too much Larry Boy in this. You have the overall face of Sadness. I do enjoy that. The little hair replacing the fin is an amazing touch. And also the fact that the actual like Larry Boy logo itself is a teardrop, that's great. That alone, all those little details keep you out of the bottom tier. But like I said though, there is way too much Larry Boy in this. The colors are just nothing but Larry Boy. I do like the idea that you combine the green and the blue to make a tealish kind of color. I get what you did, and I really appreciate it and I really enjoy it. But there is, like I said, I think there's way too much Larry Boy in this. To where from a distance, this would just look like Larry Boy. The very tip top of I See the Idea, because I definitely do. I just wish there was a bit, maybe something different with the colors. Like maybe make the shirt and the helmet white. That might have done something. I don't know. I think really the whole thing that boils down to this one is a color problem. Make the colors way less saturated, and honestly, this might have bumped up like 2 entire levels. Daisy Astrobot, this cute ass thing, dude. This is so cool. I love the face, the hair. I adore how you gave it like the eyes itself, the lashes. That's amazing. The posing as well is super fun. The fact that she's in a daisy field is also great. And also, one of the coolest things about this that's bumping it up an entire letter is I love how you were able to portray the fact and even had the idea to make the dress made of metal. Because that obliterates any possible critique I could have given this. This just looks like Astrobot in a dress. Yeah, but bitch, the dress is made of metal. That's sick as hell. The face is amazing. The posing is amazing. You kept the crown and the antenna. The dress being made of metal is still the coolest damn thing ever. Definitely borderline perfectio, or borderline perfectio. My bad. Is it better than the Sadness Miss Piggy? I'd say so. Is it better than the Vox? Yeah, maybe that as well. Elastigirl, definitely. I think it's definitely better than the Elastigirl, that one, yeah. I don't know if I like it as much as the Ned Flanders Spongebob, but I think I think right there is a great spot. So far, it's in the top 5. And then last but not least, we have, I think this is the only whiteboard drawing in the entire lineup, which this guy, main man, did 3. Professor Chaos, Larry Boy, and Thanos. See, here's the thing. Since you gave me 3, I gotta critique all 3. So if you killed 2 of them, but fuck the one, I gotta give you the credit for that one. And honest to God, I might be doing that. Because I think I might need this one explained to me. I could see, and I love, the Professor Chaos helmet. I get that. And I also really enjoy the Infinity Gauntlet over to the side. Also, heavy respect that you even got the stones in the right order. I will fully acknowledge that if no one else will. Nice job on that one. But aside from that, though, I don't get pretty much dick else from this. I don't really understand where you're coming from with the clothing. I'm not sure. Whatever is going on at the top of this thing, I also don't really get. See, this is, I feel so bad because I feel like there's so much shit in this that's like such a like masterpiece worthy of like acknowledging it, but it might just be my fault where I don't understand it. Like, I don't really get the face. What is this face to me? This looks like a noose. And then you got like this logo right here, which I don't really understand. These like circles on the chest, I'm not positive. These like big spiky things that are like coming off of him. This might fully just be like due to the fact it's a whiteboard drawing. But I want to give you the respect because I can tell that this is something crazy. If I knew what I was looking at, this would be something fucking nuts. But for the time being, I do kind of have to give this a hoomst, because I don't really get a whole lot of where you're coming from with this. I don't see a single piece of Larry Boy in this entire thing. And so, my boys, that is going to do it for this little fusion challenge. I hope you've enjoyed this final installment of the fusion challenges. I don't really plan to do any more of these and want to do a lot more ideas. I mean, shit, this is part 5. I mean, who knows? Maybe people do want to see more of the fusions. I have no idea. If you want to join any of these little art challenges, the link will be in the description. Go to my cheeky little Discord server, go to the art channel, and then there you go. But for the meantime, I'm that off right there. So if you enjoyed this kind of content, then the buttons are down there. You know what to do, and have a good one. So go bye. See ya!